Hey guys, this is Lee here, and in this video I'm going to show you what I wear and what I do to my boat to help in gusty winds. Today we have a northerly wind, and we got out late today. Here I'm at Wet Pants Sailing Association. It's coming out of the north. It was coming out of the southwest to the west, and I guess there's a storm brewing. And in the afternoon it was blowing at about 26 to 29 miles an hour. So we kind of postponed sailing for a little bit, and now the wind shifted and now it's coming out of the north. But the biggest thing that I like to use for my boat it's actually blowing nice. It's blowing like 12 to 15 now. Now I'm sitting in a lull. But for heavy air, I cannot do without the gust adjust up there. The gust adjust is a game changer for me. It's recommended for anyone who's anywhere between 120 to 200 pounds, which is basically everybody, for any type of heavy wind to balance your boat. I sailed a couple of weeks ago without it, and it got heavy like in the 20s, and I got hammered. So that is the number one trick and tip. So if you like this information, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. I also made a video about how to do the gust adjust 4 ways. So check out that video, and it will help you sail in more ranges, including heavier air. Another thing I like to do is, here's a thicker main sheet. I like to use a thicker main sheet in heavier air so it's easier on my hands. And I don't have them on me, but if it is heavy, I like to wear gloves. I use just regular latex dipped blue gardening gloves, and that helps me hold the line. And because this is thicker, it helps make the boat more manageable. Another thing that you can do, and I do not have it here, you could get a different type of block. Like Emily Wagner, she has a big, huge block with 1,000 teeth. It's like a Harkin 1.5. I have a Harkin 1.5, but it's an 82 millimeter block. So that is another secret. And the 1.5 grip makes it a lot easier to grip the main sheet, and it makes it easier to trim. Another thing here is I wear hiking pants. These hiking pants are from Sea. They make a whole bunch of different ones. Magic Marine makes them. Gill makes hiking pants. And what that does, I have battens underneath here. And the battens help spread the load on the edge of the cockpit. So when I am hiking and leaning my body over, it spreads the forces out, and it helps me keep the boat flatter for a longer amount of time. Most people don't have them, but a lot of racers do have them, and you don't have to race to benefit for that. But another really important thing that you need to do when you sail, and heavier or light air, is to file a float plan. What a float plan is to make sure you tell someone where you're going, when you're leaving, and when you're coming back. Because if one of those things aren't copacetic, then people could search for you and figure out where you could be from the amount of time and the trip. So it's really important for people to know that. And of course, wear your PFD. So those are basically the things that are easily to be worn. So now another thing you could do is you could have an outhaul and a Cunningham to change the shape of your sail. If you don't have them, I made a video on how to put them on your boats, a couple of cleats and a couple of small lines, and that helps flatten your sail in heavier wind, because a flat sail is less powerful. And when you're in these heavier air like this afternoon, which I didn't go out, you want to flatten your sail. Now, when it's puffy like this in the northerly, you can see it's actually, this is Great South Bay. There should be a lot of chop, but it's kind of flat because it's coming off the land and north. If there's a lot of chop, you want to have power. Also, if it's gusty, where it's blowing 15 and the next is blowing only 5, the general rule of thumb is to trim your sail and to set your sail for the lulls, and just try to hike and ease your sail for the puffs. And that's the fastest. But if you're cruising around and just having a good time, do whatever's comfortable. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So that's about it for now. One major thing, like I'm going to say is the gust adjust is a huge game changer. Also, if you want to buy something, a fatter main sheet and also a new block, and the Outhole and Cunningham systems, they're really, really good. And of course, don't forget hiking strap, so you can lean over and put your feet under there. So this is Lee Montes here. We're sailing around here at Wet Pants Sailing Association out of a northerly here. We've got Dave, who's a couple of years sailing. He's doing really good. We've got Frankman Sal here, right here. We're just having a good old time. So don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out this video right here for more information. And I'll see you on the water.